All right, it is movie review time again. And yesterday I watched Tetris. Now, Tetris is a movie that was released earlier in the year. It is on Apple TV, and it is the story of, as the name says, the game Tetris. Tetris was invented by a gentleman who lived in Russia. He was a computer programmer, and it's the story of how that game came out of Russia and, of course, became a worldwide phenomenon. And I will say this has been an excellent year if you are a fan of the 80s or grew up in the 80s or early 90s of movies dealing with topics from that time. You have Air, we're going to say Super Mario Brothers, and you have Tetris. You could almost have a trilogy, a movie night just on those three movies alone. But anyway, back to Tetris. Tetris, to me, is an awesome movie. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought the writing was strong. Thought the acting was strong. Again, we sit here in 2023 and we know that Tetris has been a worldwide phenomenon. Most of us have probably played it at some point. Some of us may still have a copy of it that we play. But you know how influential it really has been. And so we sit here and we know basically what has happened. But I'm telling you, I still sat on the edge of my seat throughout this movie. They did it so well. You know, it was one of those that was really tense. You're like, what's going to happen? Even though you know, in a sense, what is going to happen, I still was like, oh man, I'm not sure. I got nervous, just that tension. They did such a great job on it. I'm telling you, if you've not seen this, you need to catch it. Like I said, it's on Apple. It is to me, one of the best movies. It's definitely, I've got to figure out the ranking, but it's in my top 5 currently. I'm not sure where it's going to fall right this second, but I'm telling you, I really, really, really highly recommend this movie. It reminds me a lot, again, of the movie Air, which was about the Michael Jordan sign with Nike. You're like, well, how can they make this, an interesting, exciting, how can they keep you drawn into it, or something we already know? But they did it. I'm telling you, they did it. It really, really is worth seeing on all those different levels I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to give Tetris 5 out of 5.